you haven't heard, his cancer charity allegedly directed 130K to the University of Southern Mississippi Athletic. Far for Hope is the charity intended for people with cancer, and it sent more than 130K to the university over the span of around 4 years. And it's supposed to go to children and family with cancer, but apparently they're just putting it right back into the athletics. A lot of people say that the news, they're not talking. If Brett Favre was anyone else, he would definitely be more in the news. A little bit similar to, the Michael Vick situation. Mike, I know we were talking a little bit about this before the show.
Yeah. So, we have not talked about this on the show, but we have been discussing it on social media. And I think that Brett Favre should be stripped from his Hall of Fame things and everything. Like, this is a federal crime. This is ridiculous. As well. Like, this man stole from the poor, he stole from the needy. And anytime you have to send a text that says, hey, will the media or will someone find out about this? You're doing some shady business. You're doing some shady business. What happens in the dark gonna come to light, and it was meant to come to light because you ain't using no burner phone to do this. You ain't had no middleman to communicate this. None of that. So it was all shady from the beginning. Like you said, if this was, the whole Mike Vick thing was on every news source, helicopters all around this house. I don't see no helicopters. I don't see nobody at Brett Favre's front door. None of that, bro. We know exactly what this is.
But hey, man, the stripping of the NFL Hall of Fame thing, I don't know. I don't agree with that part, but everything else is said. I feel like he should be charged with some type of federal crime. He should do his time. He should be punished the way he should be punished for doing a federal crime. Sometimes people with money, they get over on a lot of things, and he know the system. I don't think it should bother his football life, but what he did, I mean, he needs some type of punishment because, like Mike said, if it was one of us, if it was one of the guys, if it was one of our people, it would be headlining everywhere. It would be
It was
all over
Donovan
every
McNabb.
outlet. Right, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I honestly, I'm gonna tell you why I feel like, you know, it should be why he should be stripped, right?
Right.
Because a certain individual stood up for human rights and they stripped him from his complete career, blackballed him, right? To the point where you had to settle out of court or whatever. Also, the NFL wants to say that they like to disassociate themselves from certain people who do things like this with heinous crimes and stuff like this. And I just feel like this is the low of the low. You're a dirtbag. Disassociate yourself from this guy, period. His name should not live on. He's a scumbag. Why should he be attached to the NFL if this is supposed to be about NFL greats? You're not a great, period. I don't care
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
did on the field. You're not a great. I don't want you associated with the organization, period.
Hey,
And
that's
I
understandable.
Yeah, and I definitely agree. And I think it hurts worse, especially because this money was going towards a good cause. You got infants and
Right,
kids and
right.
people with cancer. And then there's another source saying that he may also be linked to an ongoing scandal with ex Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant. The pair also used welfare funds to build a new volleyball stadium for his daughter that plays for the school as well. So I feel, they
The
said with more
poorest
money.
state in the freaking country. The poorest state in the freaking country. There are more people on welfare in Mississippi than any other freaking state per capita.
Right.
Exactly.
The low of the lows. You
Exactly.
don't care about human beings. Period. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, if you have blatant disregard for just human life, human people, period, you want why? I just cannot believe it's not being talked about more.
Right, right.
Exactly. And I'm not sure, but and I've been seeing a lot of posts on Twitter and social media. The water in Mississippi, the quality of water there is horrible right now. They're turning on their, sinks and faucets and different things like that, and it's just brown. So I know the whole state of Mississippi right now is struggling, and just this more news coming out about this,
Another
it's
Flint
just
incident.
disheartening. Yep.
Another Flint. And no, yeah, we ain't. We gonna try to stick to sports because that's a whole nother topic, bruh.
Right,
Oh
right.
yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. But just know that we're still following this story. So with more updates, we'll bring you more news for sure.